So I got a comment on a video yesterday where one of my subscribers says that I should try using this Kilo class setup, and then he goes on to give me the actual class setup. And normally when I get comments like this, if the class looks good, I'll give it a try. And this one right here, I'm like, well, it looks like a basic class. It looks like the ADS isn't going to be that good, but you know what? I'm going to try it out anyways. And within the first game playing with this gun, it just felt so good. Now, it doesn't actually incorporate the monolithic suppressor, which I was thinking is a little weird, especially if I'm going for a suppressed weapon anyways, but it is still a very good class regardless, and I want to share this class with you guys. So also I want to ask you guys, if you have an amazing class that you want me to know about, let me know down in the comments below what that class is. Maybe I'll throw it up in another video and stuff like that, especially if it's a really killer class. And yeah guys, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and drop a like on this video, and we're gonna get into this overpowered Kilo class setup. What is up guys, my name is Nick and welcome back to another Modern Warfare video, man. Today we're talking about the Kilo 141, the gun that has literally taken over the Grau. Now the Grau is a great gun, don't get me wrong, I love it, it's still amazing, but the Kilo just does what the Grau used to do, and the Kilo is really good. So the classes I want to share with you guys today, one of them is going to be the class that he gave me, and I think it's absolutely amazing, and the next class is going to be the one that I modified so that you guys could actually go ahead and make it a little bit better in Warzone if you guys are playing that and stuff like that. But the first class, dude, it still works in Warzone and it works in multiplayer, so you guys are definitely going to like that. But one thing I did notice, and you guys are going to notice a little more in the gameplay, is that I ended up using stopping power a little more often with this gun, and not because this gun is weak or anything. This gun is not weak whatsoever, but with stopping power, it just feels like this gun is absolutely unstoppable. So make sure you guys use that as well. You can obviously use dead silence if you don't want to be heard, but let's get into the first class, the one that this dude gave me. And I have to say, it's really good. Like, his name is Cubing IQ. He left this comment and I thought it was gonna suck, but let's get into it. The first thing you want to run is the barrel Syngard Arms Whisper. Now running this barrel takes away any ability to use a muzzle on your weapon, so you can't use anything for that. It takes away the full ability, it blocks it out, so you're stuck with this one, but it's really good. It gives you sound suppression and it gives you bullet velocity. You're only getting those two things. So sound suppression, it's really nice, it helps you out in Warzone, but bullet velocity also helps because the bullets go further for even longer. Now it does take away some ADS speed, but it's really not that noticeable. It's not that big of a barrel where it's going to make a huge difference. The next attachment is going to be the laser, and I like this guy. He threw on the same laser that I always like, and that's the tac laser. I don't like when I see people running around with the 5MW laser. Like, dude, that it gives away your position way too much. So if you could run the tac laser, run the tac laser. Now this one gives you ADS speed, it gives you aiming stability, and it gives you aim walking steadiness. And that aim walking steadiness paired up onto the Kilo is really nice. Like, you're gonna feel like you have aimbot, let's be honest. Now the ADS speed, this is good because we're gonna be losing a lot more ADS at this class as well, so having that little bit of ADS advantage right here really does help. Now the stock is the FSS close quarter stock. This gives you ADS speed, again, that's all it's given us, and it takes away some aiming stability, which if you're not using a sniper, guys, I always say it, aiming stability, it doesn't matter if you lose that. Now the main reason this attachment is on is to get that ADS from not being so bad, so definitely make sure to run that one as well. The underbarrel Merc foregrip, 100%. I'm happy. This guy builds classes very similar to the way I build mine, and it makes me really happy when I see stuff like this. So the Merc foregrip, it gives you recoil control and it gives you hipfire accuracy, and I will say the hipfire accuracy, I say this for a lot of guns, is really nice. Like, you're not going to be missing too many shots with this. It's actually really nice, so make sure that you're using this as well. And the recoil control on the Kilo, which doesn't need it as much as you guys think it does, it just makes this gun even more of a laser. So if you're going for really long shots, you should be able to hit them. Now it is taking away some aim, walk, and movement speed, and it is taking away some ADS speed, but don't worry about that as well. Now I will say there is no optic on this class, and normally I don't like the Kilo iron sights, but it's actually not that bad. The more you play with the iron sights, the better it actually feels. So it's not really one of those ugly iron sights where you lose people at long distance because you can't see them because your barrel is just so ugly. It's actually one of those where you could actually stay on target when shooting at further distances. And because we don't have one of those sights on, we're going to go for the ammunition 60 round mags. I really like this class. Looks like something I would have built. I really like this, and it gives you more ammo. That's all it does, and it takes away some ADS speed and some movement speed, but at the end of the day, we have to sacrifice some stuff in order to make this class good. Now, I also shared this class with one of my buddies, and you guys could see in the gameplay, he's probably using it as well. Now, he thought it wasn't going to be that good. He's like, dude, I have a feeling the ADS is going to suck on this gun. And yeah, the ADS isn't as good as I wish it was, but he even said it himself that this gun just slaps people. Like, it literally just slaps people. That's the only reaction you could have to it. It just slaps. But yeah, let's get into the edited version that I made for you guys, and this one is for Warzone. So I will say, we will be keeping the underbarrel Merc 4 grip in Warzone. It gives you recoil control, which is really nice when you want to go for those long shots and not miss a shot whatsoever, but also gives you hipfire accuracy in case you're still holding this gun out. You can actually still, before you aim, shoot the enemies, which is really cool to have. And we're also going to be keeping the ammunition 60 round mags rather than throwing on the 100 round mags, because that just takes away way too much movement speed and way too much ADS speed. So in my opinion, I think the 60 round mags is perfect. Now, we are going to have to make some changes as well. So we're going to be taking off the laser completely, we're going to be changing the barrel, and we're going to be taking off the stock completely. Now, the reason we're taking off the stock and the laser is not because we want to lose ADS speed. I mean, we are definitely losing ADS speed doing that, but we want to make this gun a little better at distance. So with the laser, we're going to take it off and we're going to replace it with the muzzle monolithic suppressor. This gives you damage range and sound suppression. So the reason I like the muzzle monolithic suppressor over the barrel Synguard Arms Whisper, at least in Warzone, is that it gives you damage range rather than bullet velocity, and I feel like that's something you kind of want to go for when playing Warzone. And it also gives you that sound suppression. They both give you sound suppression, so that's pretty cool, but it is taking away some aim walking steadiness, and you will notice it. That's why we took off the stock, and because we took off the stock, we're going to throw on the optic GI Mini Reflex. And the only reason we're running this optic GI Mini Reflex is because the aim walking steadiness isn't as nice as it was on the last class, because we're trying to make this one more for distance, and at those long distances, you really do not want to lose players in the iron sight whatsoever. And you do have the chance, especially when the players are really small, if they're 100 meters out, 120 meters out and stuff, and you're still trying to shoot at them, you want to have something like the GI Mini Reflex, which is the smallest sight, the smallest optic sight in the game. You could still ADS kind of fast. It does take some away, but it's very light that you don't notice it. So that's what I like about it, and the little red dot on it is so tiny that it's really easy to stay on target as well. Now, like I said, the barrel we're definitely going to have to change. Now, I do love the Synguard Arms Whisper, but it blocks out the ability to use a muzzle, so that's why I took it off for Warzone at least. But in multiplayer, keep it on by all means. Now, in Warzone, you're going to throw on the Synguard Arms 19.8 inch Prowler. This is giving you damage range, it's giving you bullet velocity, and it's giving you recoil control, which is something I think is really nice to have. So that damage range is perfect. You're getting an extra few meters. The bullet velocity is what we lost from the Synguard Arms Whisper by taking it off, but we don't actually lose it because we get it back right here. But my favorite thing about this barrel is the fact that it also gives you recoil control. So like I said, this gun already feels like a laser. You're getting that recoil control, and you're getting it over and over again. You got the Merc 4 grip that's giving it, and you got the barrel Synguard Arms Prowler, 19.8 inch Prowler. And that recoil control, dude, the Kilo just feels so good. And that's what I have to say, like, since the Grau got a nerf at that distance and stuff like that, the Kilo is the gun that you want to use. Now, a lot of people are saying the Kilo is kind of garbage. A lot of people are saying the Kilo is amazing, and I have to say, I'm on the train that it's amazing, man. And the Kilo, I've made classes for it in the past on Warzone, even when the Grau was overpowered and stuff. I made classes telling people to use the Kilo in Warzone. Like, it always had the ability to be the best gun. It's just, it's very slept on, and people gotta wake up, man, because it is super good. Now, like I said, you want to pair this up with stop and power, especially in Warzone. If you could pick up stop and power or anything like that, man, this gun is going to do the work. It is really good, and I think I love it so much. So I gotta say, yo, thank you, man, for this Kilo class. It's amazing. I don't really normally make classes on videos, I should say, on classes that other people make, but Cubing IQ, dude, I like this class a lot. Like I said, guys, if you have any classes, I think I'm gonna make this a little series where I upload once in a while somebody else's class setup. I'll give you guys credit for sure. So if you guys have a good class setup that you want me to know, let me know down in the comments below. Guys, we are like 1,000 subscribers away from 625k. So if you're new around here, or if you've watched a bunch of videos and you just haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to do it, man. I would truly appreciate that with those notifications turned on. And if we could go for 1,500 likes on this video, that would be amazing. We're gonna hit it, guys. It's gonna be easy. We're gonna smash right through it. But yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. My name is Nick. Use the Kilo, and I'll catch you in the next one. It's literally, like, it's actually it's broken. It's broken. The kilo is too good. Just use it, man. Peace.